We are back with the League of the Genuine Conversations, your favorite show that tackles or deals with the issues of counterfeits. As you know, counterfeits are in every sector of the economy, every part of our lives. So we are continuing this conversation to deepen your understanding of the issue. And now we're going to touch a very sensitive area. The area is, would you call them beauty salons or hair salons? Every one of us has a hairdo, a hair job, a haircut, men or women. But information we have is that the salon industry as well is a huge platform for counterfeit. So listen in as we hear from one of the experienced hairdressers or barbers in this town, Mr. Gordon Byamukama.
Yes.
Mr. Gordon Byamukama,
Yes,
you're welcome to the show.
thank you.
You are here to help us understand more about fakes or counterfeits in the saloon industry, as a saloon owner, as somebody who started as a hairdresser. Just tell us, who is Gordon Byamukama? Where are your saloons? Where are you operating from?
By the names, I'm called Byamukama Gordon. I started the saloon industry in 1996, whereby I started learning, and now I had I had like 4 saloons, but now I have.
Before COVID, you had 4 saloons.
Yes, I have.
Where?
4. In Chitintale, Bugorobi, Luzira. But now I have 2.
Which ones are those?
One is called Royal Touch.
Royal Touch is found where?
It is found in Mutungo. Another one is called Strikers. It is found in Luzira. So it's when I started getting the saloons.
So what kind of people do you work on?
I work
all
on
classes or
all
certain?
classes.
All classes.
Yeah.
And you work on men and women or just
Yeah,
men?
I work on men and women. But me, I work on men.
You work on men.
Yes, women, there are few whom I work on. Because
Those ones who do genetic cut, you work on them?
Yes, I don't like to work on women.
Why? Why don't you want to work on women?
Many intentions.
What do you mean? Because in a saloon, I have seen that I think most women want men to work on them.
True.
And most men want women to work on them. Maybe for the massage in the head, for the nails.
Yeah.
That is a common practice. So for you go against the practice?
Yes, I go against the practice because I don't like to work on women. It has ever happened on me. There is a woman whom I used to work on. She wanted me, but I said that why should I work on women? I remain on the side of men.
So are you saying that because women frequent saloons a lot, so are you saying that some women are looking for cutting their nails and doing their hair, but they're also looking for relationships in the saloon?
It's not all, some of them. Some of them.
So are relationships common between a barber and the woman who has gone to be worked on, or between a man who has gone in a saloon and maybe a hairdresser? Are these relationships common?
Yes, they are common. Because you find when a man come in the salon, he wants to be worked on a woman.
By a woman only?
By a woman only. When he finds that she's not there, he just goes out until that woman is there.
So is it correct to say that maybe the saloons as an industry are causing a lot of problems in people's marriages, or they are actually helping the marriages?
They are not helping marriages, they are just causing problems. Because that person who is working in the salon, who is a woman, she has a husband at home. When this one comes to work on a head massage, and he leaves like 100,000 to her.
As a tip?
As a tip. That one, the 100,000 goes with a number.
Of the hairdresser?
Yes.
Or the barber?
Of the hairdresser or the barber. Because there are ladies who enters in the salon, they want just men to be worked on them. She can drive from Montebe to Chitintale looking
And passes like 200 saloons on the way.
Yes.
Targeting Gordon.
Yes.
And if Gordon is also going to play along, things start to happen.
True.
So who is in these salons, from your assessment, who is messing up more? Is it the men messing up with the hairdressers more, or the women messing up?
Both they are messing up, but especially
they are competing.
Especially women.
It's mainly women.
Yes.
Because Gordon, this show, we are trying to fight fakeness of all forms, and I did not expect that in a show dealing with the faking in saloon, you would be telling me that there are fake behaviors by the customers. So it's a bit surprising. But now let us go now to the fakes in the saloon. First of all, tell us, is there something called a fake saloon?
Yes.
You have fake saloons, and how can you describe the fake saloons?
There are wooden saloons whereby you go there, you shave hair for 3,000. That is a fake saloon. There is a saloon which is on a standard. You go there, you shave hair for 20,000, 30,000. Now, like me,
so
I
is
shave.
fakeness concerned with the price? Are you saying if somebody?
Yes, no, being fake, they have fake things, fake machines, fake chemicals, because them they don't mind. Even though I work on her, she goes, her hair it is not treated well, he doesn't mind. But if you come in a standard salon, you come, I have to make sure I work on you very well with the original chemical, original machines working on you, not to put you fake things, because even you have the right of going to the police to report me.
So can you take us through because chemicals, a lot of chemicals are used in a salon, especially by women. Are they fake chemicals? I have seen you have carried some chemicals here. Can you help the viewer to explain, first of all, what is that? What does it do? Is that fake? How is it faked? How do I tell the difference between genuine and fake?
Now, this is a Desire. It is a relaxer.
Made by which company?
Made by, they don't put company. When you find that they have put this Rebel, they put any company they want.
But this one has which company?
It has,
what is the name?
It is called the Beauty Products Limited.
Of where?
Desire. This is a Desire company. This is a company.
Bring, I see. I first want to see. Beauty. This is Desire Beauty Products Limited, found in Kalure Zone.
Yes.
Kawempe, Bombo Road. So this company exists?
Yes, they exist, but there are these people who comes to the...
So is this their product? They make a good product?
They make a good product.
A relaxer?
But, yes. But when you find where you find that is fake, there are these people who goes to cosmetic shop, they remove these container. They go, they fill in fake product inside, then they seal. You, when you come to buy, you open this one, you start work on a client.
So how do you tell the genuine product relaxer from the fake one?
A genuine product, it is you who works on the client. You have to know the texture. You as a salon, a hairdresser, you know that this chemical is okay. They put even fake date to expire.
What is the expiry date there?
This you can't even see. Can you see?
There is no expiry date.
You can't see. They put just fake date.
There is some batch number, year of manufacture. You cannot tell, because I can see here you cannot tell. So you are able to tell that this is a fake product even before you open it.
If I open it,
before you open.
Yes, I
if
can
the
see.
batch number and so on are not
No,
there.
before you open, you can't tell. You have to open
But this
it.
one doesn't have expiry date, batch number. It's not clear.
You might find when it is clear before you open it. You open it, you see that is not clear. Because when you open it, let's try.
And what is that?
This is Nevia.
From which company?
It is a Nevia company, relaxer.
Which company makes it? Let's see. Let's
It
see
is
the
here.
company. This one is manufactured by Nevia Company Limited. PO Box 31328, Kampala.
Yes.
Nevia. But hold on. There is a company, a big international company called Nivea.
Nevia.
Nivea. Is
That
this the same?
No. This is Nevia.
So we have Nivea and Nevia.
Yes.
In your salon, you use Nivea or you use Nevia?
We use this. We have many types. But why did I brought these ones? It is to show you where the fakeness are. Now, when you open this chemical, you see the way it brings the, you see? Now this one, it is not okay.
Why? How do you know?
Because you see it has water on it.
Show the camera. How is it supposed to be?
It is supposed to be stiff.
Hard. When
Hard.
you're scooping.
When you're scooping. Now you mix it. When you mix it and you put on top of a woman's hair, it is supposed to treat the hair, not to remove the hair.
First you show the camera this product. You're saying this one is so soft and watery.
Yes.
So because it is soft and watery, the genuine one is firm.
Yes.
You get one scoop, but this one, so what is wrong if it is soft? Maybe it is okay.
No. When it is, if it is soft, you find when you have put on a woman's hair, it doesn't do the right thing she wants. Sometimes you find even when the
What
hair,
is that one supposed to do?
this one is you're not supposed to use it.
What is this? A relaxer, a conditioner?
This is a relaxer.
What is relaxing it? Making
rela-
the
it-
hair softer.
Yes. After putting it in the hair, you put the rollers, you put in the dryer. So you open the hair, you find when the hair it is going off because of the fake product.
So a relaxer is put in the hair and the woman goes in the machine.
They put in the hair, they wash off. After cooking the hair, it cooks the hair. It comes straightened. They wash it, they put the rollers. The woman goes to the dryer.
So what is the effect of this thing? You're saying that the hair, how is this fake product dangerous to the woman? You can cover it. Or is it dangerous
Very
to
dangerous.
the person using it? First of all, is it dangerous to, because I noticed you are scooping with your hand.
You put on the gloves.
Oh, you use gloves.
Because if you don't put on gloves, it burns your hand.
So you're supposed to scoop with the glove
Yeah, you put on the gloves, you scoop it,
and put in
you
the hair.
put here on the on top of the glove. You start scooping when you're putting the half. You don't put on the surface. You put on the top.
But I've seen some barbers, I think they don't put gloves. They use their hands.
Some of chemicals. they
Which
don't
chemicals
burn.
are those they use hands?
There are chemicals which which they bring when it is packed.
Relaxers also you can use
Yes.
your hand. Some of them.
Yes.
So what is the effect for those who are viewing now? They are seeing Gordon of Striker's Salon, Royal Touch. Why is that dangerous? What is the effect?
The effect of this, when you use it when it is fake, it pulls off the hair on someone's.
The hair falls off.
It falls off completely. That's why you find many people putting on the wigs. You don't know what is inside, and when the hair goes off, it doesn't come back.
So we have
This
so
thing-
many women out there who permanently wear wigs because they use the fake chemical and the hair fell off.
They don't have the hair. This thing, first of all, it has acid. It is acidic. Because there is no way you cook someone's hair when it doesn't have acid.
But Gordon, don't you think it is a problem for us Africans. Why are we cooking our hair? Why don't we leave it the way it is? You salon people are spoiling things. You are the ones calling people to come and cook their hair. Why?
We are not spoiling.
Why should, I'm asking, why should African hair, which grows straight, looks up to the sun, why do you want to cook it to look in the ground, like for the white people?
They like to be like whites. Africans, you know, we have hard hair.
Yeah, which God gave us naturally. It faces the sun. Have you ever noticed our hair faces the sun?
Yes.
The other hair for the whites faces the ground. Faces the grave, isn't it? So isn't our hair that beautiful? We have connection with God?
No, we don't like that hair.
Why? Because of you salon people.
Eh?
You are the salon people who
yes, they want to go on the standard of those people, like English people. Because she burns the hair falls down instead of going up.
And that is modern.
Yes.
Gordon, we have to take a break. We are having a discussion here with Gordon Biamukama, and we are talking about counterfeits or fakes in the salon. So do not leave until you hear much more, because Gordon has more to tell us. We need to take a break. Welcome back to the second segment of this important discussion about counterfeits in the saloons where you all go. We are here with a barber, a hairdresser, a saloon owner, Mr. Gordon Biamukama, who is telling us about the effects of some of these fake products, relaxers. Now, Gordon, you said that the hair falls off of the women when you apply a fake. But apart from the hair falling off, do you know of any other effect that these fake relaxers and conditioners could be having on the women?
Yeah. These relaxers, it brings the pimples, especially in women's head.
So they get pimples or boils or
and
whatever in the head.
By the way, when she's not serious, she might even get cancer. Because the burns.
But now, Gordon, whose fault is it? You are saying the women can get cancer, they get pimples, and is it the fault of the saloon and the barber or hairdresser, or it is the fault of the customer? Is it the customer who asks for this product, or they rely on you?
It is a fault of the barber. Because when you know that this chemical is not okay, you shouldn't use it. Why should you use it when you know that the chemical is fake? That's why I told you that there are fake saloons and standard saloons. You can't go to the standard salon you find when they have fake things.
But tell me, if in your salon you find that somebody has supplied you the fake, what steps do you take to save your customers from being harmed by this fake?
If I go to the company, they always take the chemicals back.
Oh, so if you get this Nivea
fake, yes,
and it's fake, you go to the company.
You go to the company
and they take it back.
They take it back. But when they find that you have used it, you can even sue them. You as a client or a customer, you can come to me, you arrest me. I'm the one.
So do you have cases of ladies, for example, whose hair has been fallen off, coming back to you and suing you? Do people take action really?
Some of them they do it, but me they have never done it to me. But I have ever put the chemical on someone and the hair falls off. Me myself.
So how did you sort it out?
I sort it out with her.
You cut them for free?
The good thing, the hair came back.
You are fortunate.
Yes.
But now, these companies, here you're talking of Nivea, which by the way, I'm telling you that there is an international brand called Nivea. Okay, so I don't know how somebody manufactures Nivea. Another one here called
Nivea.
The other one is Nivea. That's a passing off. In law, we call it passing off. You are copying and confusing. You are getting a well-known trademark and copying. I don't know why we Ugandans don't get our own brand. Like you see somebody got Movit, somebody got Samona. They would have copied Nivea or copied any of these other brands. But they got their own brand and developed it. Now Movit sells in many parts of Africa. So I think that's a problem. But my question is, these companies which manufacture these cosmetics, hair products, do they give you any training on how to differentiate between genuine and fake, how to use the product?
Yes.
They train you?
Yes. Because like in Nivea, they had the training. That was 2020. They always do, they call salon dressers, hairdressers, salon ladies. You go for the training, you go for the show. They train you how to use this chemical. If it is new in the market, they put on a sale. They call you. They can even come to your salon. They start teaching you how to use it, because you can't use it when you don't know it.
So they train.
They train.
And they take back. Do you also know if they take action to fight the fakers? Because these fake products are easily available on the market. What do they do to ensure that they arrest these people?
Now these people, especially Nivea, they are not the one who do the fake chemical.
But it has their name.
There are people who goes around. They go to cosmetic shops. They remove this fake chemical. They take back. They brand. They put the brand.
The
they
sticker
bring
there.
back the sticker. They bring back to the market. You buy when you think that is original. But them, I think they haven't known that there are people behind them.
No, but you know now. Why don't you go and tell the company? Because people are suffering with those fake products. You know that this container, and besides, you are the people to blame, you people of the saloon, because you are the ones who use the container and you throw it. Where do you put these containers after using?
These containers, we throw them away.
You see?
Like in
why don't you destroy them? Because you are the ones encouraging the fakers. Maybe some of you salon people are selling these empties to the fakers. They must be going around the saloons picking the empties. Then
what you're talking about is true. Because these people, they move around looking for the empty containers. They move around. If you want, you can investigate and you see. When they are looking for an empty container and they buy them, they pay.
They pay for the empty and then they put in the fake.
They pay for the empty, they take. They put in the fake chemical, they bring back to the market.
So Gordon, for you, you know these people who are faking. Can you tell us who is making these fake products and we go for them?
I can't tell.
They are your friends?
They are not my friends.
So who are they? You see them?
Because I have told you earlier that I faced the same challenge of the woman to move away, to remove her hair. If I knew them, I could have gone to them. But if you go to them, they tell you that let's see the date, let's see the container is theirs. They will say that we don't know this chemical.
Tell me, in your industry, who regulates you? Does UNBS have any standards?
Yes.
What are those standards in respect of these chemicals?
Because the UNBS, they have even the stamp on it.
Because I know that UNBS passed standards in 2008.
Now, like this one, it doesn't have even any...
The UNBS, they passed, I think I can find the standards here. So I want you to tell us, these standards which UNBS passed in 2008, do they work? Do they not work? Is UNBS doing its part?
No, UNBS, they started when they had power of chasing about the fake things. But now they relaxed. For example, they used to chase off these fake salons, which I told you. They used to chase off the way. Because you can't rent the house of 2 million, there is who is in the plywood, is shaving for 5,000 and he remains there. It's what we used to tell them. How can we fight it?
The hygiene,
The hygiene is fake there. You find you have a good hygiene. You're shaving for 20,000. That one is shaving for 3,000, and he has fake machines. You understand? You go to the market, you find, for example.
By the way, they are machines.
For example, this is a clipper. You go to the salon, you find when the clippers, especially here, they are black. When they shave you, you get some rashes behind here, and those rashes they don't go away, even though they treat
Just
you.
Just to show the camera again, the clipper.
The clipper here
must be what color?
Must be like this, the way it is.
Silver.
Silver.
And shiny.
Those fake salons, they don't buy the braids. You know, these braids, they're supposed to work 3 months. You remove, and they are not expensive.
So these other people use what kind of blades?
They use these braids, but they sharpen them. There are these people who move around to sharpen the machines.
You are not supposed to sharpen the
You're
machines.
not supposed, because you're bringing a client an effect of getting rashes here behind. If you have ever seen anyone having something,
yes, bumps or something,
they bring, even you can get.
So those are caused by fake
braids.
You are not supposed to get a bump.
You're not supposed. You should be the way we have, like these ones. You see this one the way it is, and this one, they are okay. But you find when it is black here and here, you know, even if you go to the salon, you find when they are not like this, you don't shave. Why should you go to?
Gordon, can you explain? One machine is white, one is red. Is
now this one is called. This one is
show
called.
The camera.
This one is called bold. This one is called normal, whereby it shaves. It leaves some small hair. This one can shave showering. All the hair goes off. And you see there are different types of the braids.
Okay, you show the front. So when you go in a salon, there must be 2 types, or one can work?
One can't work.
Why?
This one we used to use one type long ago. For us, we salon makers were the one who introduced this one.
So that one does
this
what?
One
cuts the beard or does what?
It cuts the beards.
The red one?
Yes, off all, and the hair off all.
Then this one puts level, the white one.
Like your hair, the way you see your hair, it is this one, the way it is.
So you are saying the blades for the machines are faked. Are the machines faked also?
Inside.
Inside the engines can be faked?
Yes, there is a motor. You find when a motor, it is not. Now these ones are original machines.
They are from which country?
This is USA. Even though you see the bread here, it is written USA.
So the fake ones are made where?
China.
They are on the market here?
They are on the market. And when you put on...
But they do the job.
They don't. Or to those fake salons, they can do for them.
So are those the kind of blades where sometimes you feel pain?
Yes. They are those fake machines, yes.
So those are fake?
Yes. You might find when the machine is okay, like this one, but when it has fake braids. You shave when you're feeling that is pulling your hair. You went to the salon to have service. You go and you start sorrowing. You go and start sorrowing Panadol because of feeling headache of the salon, of the machines.
So you are saying that the chemicals, even the machines, everything is faked. I am asking, does UNBS inspect these salons and to arrest and remove these fakes?
No, they don't.
What do you want UNBS to do?
They start doing their job. There are mafias inside those salons.
There are mafias?
Yes.
Even in the salons?
Yes. Everywhere there are mafias. Now in the salon, we buy this one. Now this one is 250, which is original. You might find someone can say to you, this one exactly type, 150. Engine inside it is fake.
Gordon, we need to take a break. We're going for the last segment of our discussion. We're having a conversation here. What kind of salon are you going to? What chemicals, what machines are being used? We take a break and return to conclude. We're back with the last segment of this discussion about counterfeits in the saloons that everybody does visit. We broke off at a point where Gordon was telling us about fake machines and so on. But Gordon, we've just come out of COVID, and you are among the few industries that got relief, that got money.
Which money?
I saw somewhere in the newspapers that the Saloon Association is going to get, I don't know how much money from the president. So you get all this money and then you still buy fake machines. Tell us about the money you got.
I've never received any single coin.
But money was given.
They was given to those who had the chance.
Who are genuine. So is the problem with the fakes in the saloon because of the poverty of the barbers, of the saloon owners? Or is it greed that is making people get shortcuts and not use genuine equipment? Where is the problem? Why do we have fakes in the saloons?
We have fakes in the saloons because most of them, they are looking how to survive. Number one, that person who is having a fake salon can't go to buy the machine of 350,000. He goes to those fake machines. Then you as a customer who goes there, I think some of customers, your problems, you have a problem. You can't go in a fake salon when you're seeing it because of the amount you're going to pay there.
So we the consumers are the ones who are promoting fake things.
You're saying a nice salon is there, a fake salon is there, you go there and you leave a nice salon.
Clean, genuine machines. You don't use expired.
Even the barbers, the hairdressers, the way they look like. We should have nice salons. So UNBS, they should work on to remove these fake things.
But don't barbers and hairdressers, because you know you're dealing with a lot of chemicals. I personally don't like to go to the salon because I have allergies. So you go, the whole place is, there's you know, smoking there, scents and all those things. But you as a barber who works 24/7 in these smells and these strong chemicals, and don't barbers fall sick because of working?
They do fall sick. And they don't fall sick because they are working 24/7. Even those sprays like holding spray, they spray in some woman's hair, it spread up.
It goes up, yes. And
you,
they breathe it in.
You are inside, you're breathing. And there is another hand dryer. These women,
blowing.
These women, they want to sweat in their hair. There is that smoke which comes out.
It's also dangerous.
It is dangerous.
So are you therefore saying that as a man, I should not go to a saloon where they are blowing women's hair and all that smoke is coming? Because I inhale it.
What I should suggest is one, saloon should have women's section and men's section and kids section.
With proper ventilation.
Yes. You can't get a squeezed place and you put the saloon, you put men, you put women, you put young kids. You fall sick. And these particles comes from when you're shaving someone's hair.
The hair
breathe
falls
it.
out. So these barbers who are standing there, shouldn't they have masks, protective gear?
They should have. Not because of COVID, but because of their health.
But before we got used to masks, were you people wearing masks?
So we were not used, but some of us we used to
put masks whenever you're working.
Because me, I got my certificate, that was 2006.
I have also seen some barbers. You see these women serving food, they come, and then the barber puts the food there, they are cutting
It is
hair
what
here.
I'm telling you.
Is that allowed?
It is not allowed. And by the way, those days they used to arrest people who are eating in the saloons. They shouldn't eat in the saloon.
But there are some customers especially women, they are doing,
They are doing their hair.
They order for food with the children there and they eat from the salon because they have to do the hair for 3 hours and they are hungry. They shouldn't eat.
They shouldn't eat because they are plaiting your hair. You're having a plate of food here. Don't you think that that hair will fall inside? Exactly, it falls inside. And you're eating. Sometimes even you eat cold food.
Gordon, we cannot leave the subject of saloons without talking about the facials, the scrubs and so on. I think those ones are not faked.
They are faked.
They are faked as well. Which items or chemicals used in facials are faked?
Especially there is what we call salt scrub. There is milk apricot. There is apricot. So when you find this thing is fake, you as a person who is working on a client, you should not use it. When it is fake, even it smells because it has a lot of chemicals. And when you use it on someone, you're scrubbing the face changes. Immediately, the client gets rashes on the face.
Some people have patches, white here, brown here. Black. Is that because of the fake facial?
No, those are their chemicals they use as women.
For bleaching?
Yes. After seeing that the chemical she has been using, it is not working well, she goes back to the salon for the facial. Remember, now we have mixed two things, to bleach and to scrub.
So are you discouraging people from doing facials and scrubs?
You should work on your face, you should scrub, but where it is necessary. You should scrub where you know that you have entered in the right salon.
With the genuine products there. One of the concerns we have with salons here, as the League of the Genuine, is you are a major source of pollution. Not only of the air, that smoke that goes up, but you are also polluting our water sources. This water that you use to clean the chemicals, the sinks, where does that water go? How is the disposal of this water? How do we ensure that that water, which is full of dangerous, hazardous chemicals, does not go into the lake, for example, where we get our drinking water?
The way I told you before, that we have standard salons and fake salons. When you go to the other wooden salon, you find when they have a bucket. When they wash the other woman's hair, the water falls in the bucket. That bucket he pours outside.
Where does your water from the sink
I have a septic tank where that water goes. And if you enter in the salon, you find when that water is connected to the septic tank.
Yeah, but still your water goes into the ground.
They suck it in, they take it. These people who always suck those things.
It is sucked out and taken where?
Yes, I don't know where they take it.
They throw in the lake, maybe. So you salon people are causing a lot of disease to us, I think.
It is not all of us.
Because of the chemicals.
Chemicals, they can destroy the nature.
Yes, you are destroying the environment.
But when they find you when you're well equipped, they should arrest you.
Gordon, you are in the same category like these washing bays. I'm sure you have a car. Do you know where the water of the washing base goes? When they wash the engine, they spray with the gun. That water goes into Nakchipo Channel and into the lake. And then Gaba water pumps and gives you the water to drink, Gordon.
But why should you drink unboiled water?
Even if you boil, the chemicals won't get out. The contamination stays there. So what do you think, as we close, what do you think needs to be done to make the saloon industry in Uganda, in Africa, more eco-friendly? What practices, what are the things customers, hairdressers, barbers, manufacturers of government, what needs to be done to make us safe with the salons?
Now, number one, as we hairdressers, we should make sure that the chemicals we are using to our customers, they are aware of, they are okay. Number two, we should call those people who are supposed to remove those fake salons will remain in a standard industry. The standard industry.
You need standardization.
Yes.
In the saloon.
Because
not everybody should be a barber.
If we don't remove such salons like that, we shall remain like that. Customers, even them, they have problems. The way I told you, you shouldn't leave a beautiful salon. You go to the fake salon and you start complaining. You shouldn't complain. You're the one who has gone there to pick disease there. Why do you find when the machine is black here and you allow them to work on you? The machine has taken decades of years.
Are those machines serviced, by the way?
It has its oil. If you see in the box here, you find when you have a small white bottle. Those bottles, they buy them. And on the machine, there is a written, oil it before using it.
I just want to understand on a light note. Do we have like a Ugandan cat? Because I hear French cat, Shaolin, Backbush, all those things. Where do these things come from? French cat is from France, Backbush from where? Shaolin?
On my
just educate us.
On my understanding, French cat for us those days we used.
When did it come?
Long ago, because even me when I started shaving the hair, I found when it is there. But what I found was the Backbush, where they shave hair here it remains too much
behind.
Yes. Now this French cat.
Then there was the Afro also. I see there is
Afro. It comes from these musicians of USA. They always have this Afro. They brought songs that it is an Afro beat from that hair.
Then we have dreads.
Dreads came from Rastas. Number one was the late this of South Africa,
Lucky Dube.
.
Then we have braids. Is that natural hair? Is it artificial?
Some of them they have artificial. Some of them they have.
They also fake that one.
In braids they are faked. You can't fake someone's hair, but the braids which they put, some of them they are faked.
So is that hair for living people or dead people?
I can't tell.
I hear it's from Brazil and where? From where you come from in Barada or something? Where does the hair they cut go? Do they also make braids out of it or?
No. But in 2000 and 2001, there are guys who used to tell us that you collect hair, 1 kg.
And it goes where?
I don't know where they used to take the hair.
The hair you cut in the salons, where does it go? They make pillows out of it? Or?
You have to have a nice basket where you put that hair and you cover it.
No, I'm saying, do they use this hair to manufacture braids or something, or we just throw it?
Our African hair?
Yes.
They don't.
Lastly, Gordon, we have these days a culture of slay queens. They wear nails, then they wear all these things. Do you think the saloons are to blame for this culture of slay queens?
We should blame slay queens, not the saloons.
What came first? The slay queens or the saloons? Which makes them and, The
saloon, they came first. Because in the salon is where you go, you beautify yourself. She comes, when she enters in the salon, she said that I want long nails on my feet, long nails on my you can't refuse. Because you want money. And you do exactly what she wants.
So are the saloons beautifying us or they are killing our beauty?
They
are making us fake. The saloons, are they making us fake?
They are not making you fake. Because you go to have a nice service. If you go to the right salon, you're going to have a nice service. What you need, it is what you get.
Gordon, we need to stop here. I would like to thank you so much on behalf of the saloon, the barbers, the hairdressers. And we've not had time to talk about manicure and pedicure and massage, but hopefully next time. We need to end here. That has been a conversation with Gordon Byamukama, a saloon owner, a barber, a hairdresser, telling us about the counterfeits, the machines, the chemicals in the saloons you go. So from now onwards, we hope that you have learned something. Do not just go to any saloon. Go to a saloon that has the standards, the hygiene, so that you can get a quality service. He's told us that this can harm your health. Women are losing their hair. People are falling sick because of counterfeits. So the message again is we should avoid counterfeits at all costs. We would like to end here by thanking you for making a date with us, watching the only show that deals with counterfeits, and also thanking you for sharing and liking and put those reminders and notifications for this program. We should be ending here and telling you, as always, don't be fake, buy and sell genuine.